let's talk about the biggest Pump.Fun launch for this year. And the project is called Verseworld. And basically, this project launched yesterday, and right now is the second biggest launch on the Pump.Fun platform. So in today's video, I'm going to explain what is this project all about, what are the features, and of course, the biggest question is, should you buy or not? So first of all, let's jump into the Verseworld website. You can find all the links in the description to learn more about this project. So just to simplify it, they're building a VR metaverse, which is SO 2022, and they decided to actually launch their project on Pump.Fun. But one thing that really stands out with this project, okay, they have the game, they have the videos, they even have the CEO talking in this background, which kind of looks YouTube style, a bit amateurish. But on this tweet, I found all the information you need. So first of all, they're building this native token for realistic metaverse built on the Unreal Engine 5. And to me personally, this sounds really bearish because we had this boom and bull run of metaverses. And of course, you all know all of these metaverses crashed and burned. I believe this is going to be the next project in line. Next, the total supply is 1 billion tokens. And we have some of the utilities of tokens, basically the reason to buy these tokens. So the first one is Verse Games Reward. Basically nothing. Buying NFTs and in-game assets. You have to be stupid to do that. Next up, funding community tools, whatever that means, and supporting creator gains. So just to make it more simple, you're buying this token as speculation because there is no real utility and use case for your token. And later I will show you some information about the token holders, and this information will shock you. Next up, they're trying to build something between Roblox and GTA, and I think they have been building for few years, which is not that long for this kind of project. Some bigger AAA games take way longer to actually develop. For example, if you take a look at the GTA, of course, the biggest player, they're not building this metaverse like where you can create, and they're not even trying to create this hyper-realistic world where you can actually scan yourself. They had these videos where you can scan yourself and put yourself in the world, and it took them like 9 or 10 years to develop a game, and they're still not finished. And of course, with Web3 is different. You just collect the money with tokens and launch some half-baked game. Next biggest thing, and I would say the most bullish thing about the project, is kind of a partners and collaborators, because they have Toyota, Lexus, Epic Games. I think Epic Games just added their game, which is not really a partner, Emirates, and Dubai Police. And I think also BYD, which is a really big automaker, I think one of the biggest in the world right now for the EVs. I actually like their cars. And from what I understand, probably they started creating this project when we had this metaverse boom. They probably got these partners. And in the meanwhile, they have been developing the project. And of course, the hype died. And now they're launching in this meme-ish period. That's why they launched with the Pump.Fun. You can see right here on the Pump.Fun, I sorted the projects by the market cap, and you can see the second biggest project is Verseworld. I always mess up this name. So next up, let's talk about the token. Should you buy it? Is it the next GTA? Is it the next Minecraft? Spoiler, of course, it's not. So let's jump into Axiom. By the way, you can find the link in the description for Axiom. If you use my link, you get access and you also get 10% discount. So right here, we have Verseworld, their chart, and also we have token info. And this is where all the red flags are waving, because you can see the top 10 holders are holding almost 97% of the supply, which is an insanely red flag. I would never buy this kind of a token because, of course, it's a matter of time when these holders will try to sell their tokens and, of course, crash the price. You can also see 22% snipers, insiders also 22%, even have bundlers. So you can see with this token, we have all the red flags. First of all, we have a dead meme, metaverse, and also VR. Even the biggest companies tried and they failed. And of course, this is not a big company trying to do that. Next up, again, they had big partners, but I believe they signed these partnerships when metaverse and VR was a really booming thing, bullish thing. And of course, now they still have these partnerships. Number 3, why did they launch on Pump.Fun, which is, is the worst way to launch a project, because then you actually have to snipe your own supply, your own tokens. And this is how you get these kind of tokenomics, which makes no sense for a retail investor to buy, except of course for people who don't have these tools like Axiom, who cannot check the tokens and who actually believe in the Twitter influencers, because of course these shillers were promoting the project. You can see some of the top traders. So some people made almost $1 million, $500,000, 300K, and the project launched only like 18 hours ago. So you can see insiders already making bank, and you can see we have way more people in line waiting for the exit liquidities. So guys, don't forget to subscribe, and of course, never forget to check these tokens before buying, because of course, lately tokens were extremely shady. See you next time.